Today, I will give you emergency skincare tips for acne. Hello everyone! Hi! Ni hao! Konnichiwa! Today, you have me, Jess. I'm the new face. It's my pleasure to meet you guys. My name is Jess. I live in Seoul, South Korea, and I'm very into cosmetics and music. I like K-pop, pop, Latin, reggaeton, and techno and house music, all the genre. Also, I've been working in Korean cosmetics company for about 2 years now. So if you have any questions in music or cosmetics, feel free to ask me. Before we get to start beauty tip sharing, I want to give a big congratulations to BTS for hitting first place on the Billboard Chart, even twice. With Dr.KRISMAS channel, also a big fan of BTS. On May 2018, Love Yourself Tear earned the first place on the Billboard Chart. And once again, Love Yourself Answer hit the #1 on the Billboard Chart. It's really a huge thing if you think about it, because there are only legendary superstars who hit the #1 place twice within 1 year, such as Beatles, Elvis Presley, and Frank Sinatra. This achievement means that BTS are already one of the superstars in the world. They proved it by themselves and they show it to the world. For Dr.KRISMAS subscribers who are not familiar with Chinese characters, let me explain briefly what this Chinese character means in BTS song's title. So, 기승전결, each 4 letters means introduction, development, turn, and conclusion. So it's basically like a plot, 4 steps in compositions. In BTS Billboard Chart #1 songs, 전 means turn and 결 means conclusion. We give sincere compliment to BTS idea in this album. Wishing the best both for BTS and Dr.KRISMAS. Dr.KRISMAS will keep you updated with all the useful beauty tips you all want to know under the name Beauty Tip Sharing. Today, Dr.KRISMAS Beauty Tip Sharing will be about proper emergency method to take care of acne pimple. Most of the time, it's not that easy to get professional help from a doctor whenever you get pimple. So let's learn how to deal with acne and follow Jess 언니's emergency treatment. You know what? 언니 is a friendly word meaning sister in Korean. Did you suddenly get a painful and red acne on your face? There are some types of acne, but most emergency one is purunlent acne. Often this swollen and painful type of acne has pus inside. If you let them as they are, the back of pus will get bigger and the dermis and layer of fat will melt. After a few weeks, the spot which was holding pus could turn into depressed spot. So it's recommended to get rid of pus before it gets bigger. Of course, the best option would be probably go to see a doctor, but like I said, it's not easy to go to see a doctor every time you have pimple. So today, let me share some very useful home care tips now. First, you need these supplies: tomato extractor, an ice cube, then disposable alcohol swab, and antibiotics ointment, high functional soothing gel or soothing cream, then band-aid for pimple, then and lastly sunblock. You may not familiar with this tomato extractor, but you can easily find this at dermatologist or skin clinic because it minimizes the skin damage. Tomato extractor will be useful if you get one. It's about 20 or 30 bucks. I recommend you to get one if you have a trouble-prone skin. Antibiotics, ointment, and band-aids for skin trouble will be good too. Then first, cleanse out your skin with warm water. The water temperature will be good if it's only a little bit warmer than body temperature. And also for cleanser, hypoallergenic cleanser is more suitable for acne skin. Do not forget to make your hands clean too. So now, sit in front of mirror with light, then check out acne you want to squeeze out. Then put a bag of ice cube or ice pack for about 10 seconds on the spot you want to squeeze out. So in a big picture, there is 2 ways of treating emergency acne. The first one is pustule. which means that when you have a red and painful acne with yellowish pus inside. In this case, you have to squeeze the pus out with the extractor, because if you don't squeeze out the pus out, it can turn into this depressed scar. So it's really important to remove pus out. How we can do squeeze the pus out? The first one, you need this alcohol pad. So put the alcohol pad and wipe out 2 or 3 times on the acne you want to squeeze out. Before you use the tomato extractor, there is one thing you have to remember. Please sanitize the tip of the extractor with alcohol swab. Because if you don't sanitize the tip of the extractor, the germ from the tip of the extractor can aggravate the acne. And then with the extractor, you have to put it on the center of the acne. Then it's very important, you have to just do it at once. So you have to put this extractor in the center of the acne, then squeeze it out only once. It should be done precisely and bravely, and only one time. If the acne is matured enough, the pus pops out at once. However, it is not. How many times you try, it's not possible to pus out. And after you squeeze out, you can put antibiotics ointment. Usually it's better if you use the cotton swab, but since I don't have it right now, I will just do it by hand. So here, the important thing is that you have to use a small amount of the ointment, because as you see here, if you put too much ointment here, due to the oil, the band-aid wouldn't work. So after you squeeze it out, you put the ointment, then what you have to do is use the band-aid, because it helps the acne and skin rejuvenate. So this is the first way of treating emergency acne. And the second one is another type of acne, which you cannot squeeze out. The first one we talked about was acne with the yellowish pus, but some acne doesn't have a pus, but only red and painful. In this case, actually you shouldn't try to squeeze acne out, because it will only make the acne worse and worse. Usually this kind of acne gets better naturally as time goes by. Then what should we do for this acne is high functioner soothing cream or soothing gel. And if you don't have this kind of products or like high functioner products, you can put this slice of aloe or cucumber and put them on your face or skin. Either any kinds of the acne, the most important thing, one, use the sunblock when you go out, because a lot of people actually forget the last part. I think Korean women actually very clever to use the extractor and alcohol swab and everything, but a lot of people actually forget the sunblock. But this is really important last step, because if you don't use sunblock on the acne spot, it can leave pigmentation in skin. It's called post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. So remember to use the sunblock. Actually, it helps the acne not making worse. Next time, Dr. Christmas will introduce more anti-inflammatory ingredients. These natural anti-inflammatory or antioxidant ingredients are often used for troubled skin. Removing acne doesn't mean permanent cure or permanent removal. It can always come back, depends on our skin condition. If acne and pimple keeps breaking out badly and worse, you must get professional treatment and prescription and dermatologist. Because not only it doesn't look attractive, but it can leave scarring. These are a type of acne scarring. Ice pick scar, because it looks like being chopped by ice pick. And rolling scar, because it looks like being rolled. And box scar, because it looks like being pressed by box. Keloid scar, because the skin looks protruding. So today we learned how to deal with acne emergency skincare tips. Was it helpful to learn about emergency acne treatment tips with ACENE? Please follow the tips and try them out yourself when you get emergency acne breakout. Now you don't have to worry about the acne breakout as you used to do with the tips I have shared today. From plastic surgery to emergency skincare tips, Dr. Christmas will keep you updated with all the beauty tips. We will see you guys soon with the beautiful weekly updates. If you find today's review helpful, please press like, subscribe our channel, and set the alarm. Bringing you the gift to beauty only from Dr. Christmas. Merry Christmas!